Come here, you. Taste my blade! Oh. I died in the tutorial! Wow. Huh, another survivor, eh? They sure did a number on y'all. A few of your mates already passed through here asking about Luna Moth's lair. It's that cave over there if that's what you're looking for. Seems like a dumb way to get killed if you ask me. Tell you what, here's my spare fishing rod. Why don't you give it a shot yourself and stay in this place for a while? There's fishing? You're telling me I can do anything but play the game the way I'm supposed to? Yes! Give me your rod. I love playing with my rod on stream. I need to see how dumb I look. Oh, wow. I look epic. I want to keep this stupid sunflower head on the whole game. No matter how badass my armor gets, sunflower hat. That's how a child would be dressed for their first day of school. Yeah, it's not just any kid. That kid was me. When the kids dressing like that, that kid was me. I would dress with like super cool, awesome stuff. And by that, I mean like the most embarrassing, cringy fucking outfit I could have possibly found. I used to wear a Gur hoodie, like around in like middle school and high school. And like, it was kind of cool until you realized they ruined the Gur hoodie by putting a bunch of like text over it from the show instead of just leaving it being like a green dog hoodie. Delicate high school memories that I wish to forget. Ring of Bricks prevents pushback from kicks. Yes. Give me that. Warhammer. Warhammer. Sorry. The sleeper agent for Warhammer lore dumping has taken over. Oh, I wore a creeper hoodie the whole time in middle school and it had a zip-up hood. Made me look the worst I've ever been. Yeah! Yeah! Middle school memories. I remember in middle school I like asked out somebody who was who in middle school I was my tism was at peak in middle school. So I thought when someone said, and this is middle school me, mind you, when someone said they liked my Sonic shirt, that meant they liked me. So I asked them out, got denied, and then, like, cried in the hallway like a fucking idiot. It was really funny. Oh, man. I was like, I can't believe the lady who liked my Sonic the Hedgehog shirt didn't like me. I should be awesome. I wear Sonic. Sonic is a cool character. Man, it's so crazy when I look back at like all my school core memories as well. Cause like I look back at like what I used to do as like a kid. And I'm like, wow, I was kind of a dork. I was kind of a loser. I'm proud of it though, because I think without that like experience, I would not be the same content creator I am today. I needed to be a cringe dork. That was a canon event. I remember back then I used to preach the teachings of veganism. Speaking of preaching teachings, there was a point in like my middle school years I got grounded for something that I thought was really stupid. It wasn't, by the way. I don't remember exactly what. All I know is that like in those like soap opera shows, I got into my shower, bawled my eyes out, and said, I'm going to leave Christianity for Buddhism. Without knowing any of the practices, without knowing what that entails, without actually like believing in it. Because to be fair, at the time I wasn't really believing in the stories of thine Lord in the first place. But like, I got so upset at being grounded, I renounced my religion. No, my laugh does not sound good when I'm like recovering from like throat being nasty. But that is probably the goofiest reaction I've ever had to being grounded. Again, that's still middle school. I have a lot of arcane middle school stories. So like, that there is a number of things, okay? So first off, let's just talk middle school stories. I'm gonna prove to you guys that I'm not cool. If there's ever proof that I'm going to remain, as the boys would put it, single for the rest of my fucking life, is if I tell you everything, like, I can think of with middle school, because there is so much arcane knowledge from middle school. So, it's worth noting that for context of who I was in middle school, this was before I had proper, like, teaching in, like, school. Because in my area, there wasn't good treatment for people who were on the spectrum. And if this wasn't clear enough already, I'm autistic as shit. So I got put in the special ed classroom. Not because, like, I was a slow learner or anything, but because of the fact that I had massive behavioral issues. And one of the amazing things I opted to do in my conquest of being the worst person in middle school was in the middle of the classroom full of people who vary from better or worse off than, like, myself, was to shout that Santa Claus wasn't real 4 days before Christmas. I shit you not. My full asshole-ish behavioral issues in middle school was just to say, Santa Claus isn't real! Like, to say as loud as possible. And, like, I feel terrible in the back, and, like, looking back on it, because that kid that got hurt by that, because there was a kid who bawled his fucking eyes out of that revelation. That poor kid was, like, distraught because of that. Like, his Christmas was fucking ruined. I was not a good kid in middle school, dude. I do not want people ever looking up to me like, wow, I want to be like the bottom dweller. I was an ass. Like, through and through. I still am. I would argue that I'm still, to some extent, kind of a dick. The only difference is I have the ability to restrain myself. But yeah, there was just a point where in my infinite wisdom, I was like, I know, this will be a funny bit if I tell classroom Santa Claus isn't real. And that will be a funny prank. If we talk about even more of, like, middle school stuff, we had this one, like, test. It was like the push-up test, right? But the push-up test, it's worth knowing that at the time, I was not physically sound. I was pretty weak. And if you want to know how weak, in front of the whole gym classroom, I, like, tried to do a push-up. I didn't even get one. So, like, in front of the whole gym class, I just went, like, and, like, face planted. I sucked in middle school. I was not good. I would play Team Fortress 2 and then, like, Google things you shouldn't be Googling at school in, like, middle school. It was fucking wild. I was a degenerate. Saying was, like, I'm not still one. Honestly, when I was told Santa Claus wasn't real, I cried and went, what about the Polar Express? And they had to remind me it was an animated movie. Oh, no! See, I always kind of knew that Santa Claus wasn't real. Spoiler alert, by the way. I don't know if I have any people who are younger, but Santa Claus isn't real. Me finding out about that was, like, I actually, like, snuck out of my room one night. And I had to use, like, the bathroom. And I was like, oh, I hope I won't disturb Santa Claus. And then I looked up the stairs. And sure as shit, there's, like, my parents just walking across, like, the stairway with presents. They didn't see me. I was like, I knew it! Like, I had, like, Eureka! I knew it! There is no such thing as jolly fat men. Oh, man. I can't think of any other, like, dumb stories I have from school. Oh, in middle school, I used to Naruto run. I think that's proof enough that you should not look up to me as an individual. In middle school, I used to fucking Naruto run. In middle school, I was a whole new kind of dick. The school was taught using online classes, and I constantly broke them and slept mid-class. Also, who didn't Naruto run in middle school? I like to believe that a lot of people didn't Naruto run in middle school, at least in my area. Where I went to school was like in the Midwest. And the Midwest of, like, the US is, like, prime territory for being bullied if you didn't like trucks and beer. And I didn't. I liked the anime. I liked the video game. I was a big Sonic fan. I would run around and think like I'm as fast as Sonic the Hedgehog, and I was awesome. And then like, I'd get tripped in the hallways and stuff and shit like that. What? Oh, I'm getting hit with like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle combos. Ah. Oh, it's another one of these guys. These guys are like the Black Knights of the game. Ooh! Please do not Sephiroth dive me. Please. Oh! Okay, that's funny. I can heal a little bit. What's in this chest? Gimme. Works for me. You gotta quit doing that, man. Man, you suck. Man, you kind of stink. For a guy who's supposed to be like an elite warrior, you sure blow ass. What? Uh-oh. Ah! Ooh. Oh, don't goop at me. Oh, I was gonna say it's undulating, and now it's gooping. Ugh. What if I hit with spells? I'm casting spells. Oh, it's kind of immune to them. Okay, what about arrows? Are you immune to arrows? Yeah, it's like range damage in general, it's just not gonna do well on you. I do like the weakness system as well, where like certain weapons do inherently more damage. Ow! For the victory that's brought honor and renown upon thy name, pursue this path and become a true knight. I have beaten the ceiling phallus. Is this the fucking river Styx? Oh. Chat, we seen the, we seen what I'm seeing? You seen what I'm seeing? Alright, now that we're alone... Oh no. No shot. No fucking shot! Are you serious? How? Come on! I actually can't get out! To run the whole damn level again, don't I? Anyways, hey ma'am, I know I'm stuck, but are you by chance in a need of a me-shaped chair? I'm just asking. Crazy shit, real but insane. Listen, you saw her though, right? I wasn't the only one that saw that and was like, Zam, you know? I got a weakness for witch gals. She may be a spider, but I tell you what, I'll make an exception. Arachnophobia be damned, she's hot as hell. Exactly, see, you get it. You understand. Well, I'm literally on like a micro stick of hell. You! The only benefit from killing things is a chance for it to refill supplies to keep killing things? Yeah. Okay. It's that. So apparently I can make that. Can I make this? The answer might surprise you guys. Okay, that was Fly Night.